anybody that's wanting to do an exercise at this moment, or after you watch this video, or at any time, go outside, go hang out in nature, use your senses. Sensory exercises is a great way to develop your intuitive abilities. Not just that, but to enhance your connection with the universe and Mother Earth. But in case you can't do that right now, I'm just going to kind of play some sensory details. You don't exactly have to watch. If you want to, you can. Because I love this area of the creek too. This creek runs all the way to the Missouri River and runs all the way out of town. But I find running water really soothing. For me, at least. Whenever I need to relax, need to connect, need to release, just be brought back down to reality. Now, I was going to conclude this video with tarot reading, but I'm low on energy and pretty exhausted from the day as my sister graduated today and traveling. So to finish this part of the video, we'll come back tomorrow to do the reading, whether it's outside or inside. It's a spell jar. It's an intuition spell jar that's associated with the full moon. And let's get into it. Now, while I am going to be mainly using all natural ingredients, stuff that I find outdoors, there is going to be things that I am not going to be using that obviously I could get outdoors but won't fit my jar right now. So the first one is this Snowflake Obsidian, as you guys have seen in the last video, and then Amethyst for intuition, and then at least one or two, maybe all of these clear quartzites to enhance the spell, to make it work. Now the plants I'm going to pick out, I'm going to show you once I fill up this jar. But once again, the very first thing that you should do is cleanse it. Now you can cleanse this jar any way that you want to. It doesn't matter how. I'm using a rose incense for the third eye, and as I am doing this, I am just blessing this jar, removing the energy and negativity from it that I do not want. You don't have to say affirmation, you don't have to do anything like that, as long as the jar is cleansed. So I'm going to use this Snowflake Obsidian. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm going to use this and I'm going to bless this crystal really fast and place it in this jar. So with that being said, as I'm pouring the crystal in it, it doesn't matter if you get it all over the place, but visualize its attention as you are putting it in the jar. So for this was protecting me, protecting my intuition, protecting my third eye. Next up is this Amethyst. Once again, it will increase intuition and everything else that you want it to. Now, Amethyst can also be used for self-love, but this is that type of jar. Again, pop it in there. Next is these clear quartz. It will enhance the tension and the power of the spell. So my spiritual awareness and guidance, I'll use my intuition, is enhanced. Now I might just do one because of how much I already have in this jar. So I'm just going to pick out, let's just say this one. Now I had to pick a different one because it was too big to fit into this jar. But now we got 3 crystals. Now we are going to gather some natural ingredients that I did not bring to make sure that this jar is successful. Now, another thing is, if I haven't mentioned this, is we're also going to be using a white candle instead of a purple candle. Doesn't make a difference. So, along my way to this part of the creek, I had noticed a really beautiful perennial flower. Well, there's some animals, but and this flower, if I did identify it right, is known as the Star of Bethlehem. Now, I don't know anything about this perennial flower, so I think it's the very first time that I've crossed it. If I remember correctly, it's somewhere over here. Yeah, it's right over here. There's these cute white flowers. And they're really, really cute flowers too. So I'm going to harvest them and then gather some more things. Now I've only picked one of these, and that's because I only need one. That's a really good advice if you haven't heard that from me before or anyone. Whenever you are foraging, only harvest or forage what you need. Don't take all of it. Don't take just the one. Take what you only need. I only need one. So I have a couple options. So without doing much research on this due to time, this could be American basswood, basswood, whatever. But I noticed that there's a flower over here because I like to use flowers when it comes to intuition, especially flowers like roses and rose hips, not dandelions, but like even carnations. But there's this flower that's over here by the creek that I realized I think would look really, really cute. And this will also be for intuition, but it will be much more of a spiritual growth whenever I set the intention for it. So I'm going to pluck, let's do this. Oh, well, I lost that. Let's do this. Let's do this one. Now, since we got this one, which I'm going to quickly identify. Now, this flower that I just picked that's budding is possibly Damon's Rocket. I can always do more research into it later, but this one will represent, once again, spiritual growth and developing intuition. So now, there's this other one that's actually just right below this tree. It looks like a nestle plant of sorts, but I can always try to identify it really fast. This plant right here looks like it could be a possible field pennygrass. So we are going to use it, and we're going to use it for protection, and that's because of how the leaves look. So we are going to take this and use it. I think, honestly, if I'm being quite honest, that's all we really need. You know, because I don't know how much we can fit inside this jar with all the crystals in it. So let's get this all in and blessed, and let's seal this spell jar. Now with this one, I'm going to put this one in first, just because it seems a lot more logical. Now it's okay if you kind of guide it in there. It's not like it's the end of the world, you know. I just gotta make sure everything fits. Now what, once again, I use that one for is to help me become more spiritually aware and much more spiritually divine as I grow my intuition, my psychic abilities. Now, the second one we are going to put in is this beautiful Bethlehem flower. Probably can't really see it, but I'm gonna go bless this really fast and then put it in the jar. So with that being said, let me get this flower in here. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, and I might do the other flower really fast, so it's a lot more logical, I guess, when I think about it. So I'm gonna also bless this field grass one that I just got too. So since I have that one blessed, I'm going to try to focus this a little bit more. I'm going to stick it in here. Like I said, it's okay if you guide it. It's not the end of the world. So I'm going to guide it towards this other side. Now that's going to kind of honestly look really beautiful. And since we've already blessed the other flower, the Star of Bethlehem, I should call it, we are also going to add that in here too. Once again, this is going to be to help me become much more psychic aware and so much more. There. Now, with that all being in there, we're going to take a quick look at it close. So this is without the wax, but I honestly think it looks quite beautiful from the top. And now we're going to seal this with the white candle that I have, and I was going to use these for the tarot reading tonight, but since I'm not doing it, I'm just going to use it to pour wax over it. Now, once again, whenever you do this, you should probably set the intent with it and focus on why you're using this wax. So this is the final product. I actually did bring string this time, so we are going to string it, and I'm going to replace the one that I currently have on. But I'm going to do that after I put my energy into the spell, so the spell actually does work as many times as it's able to. And I did re-wax it because as I was putting on the string, it does break. Now you can put the string on after or before you wax it, but I normally do it just after. But final product is this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this part of the video. Like I said, I will try to get the tarot reading done. If I don't, it will just be this video, regardless of how long it takes, or I might just do an entirely separate video. But regardless, don't forget that tomorrow is the full moon, and that with the full moon happening in the morning, make sure that you have all your projects complete before this current moon phase, which is Roxy and Givius, if I remember correctly, is over. And with this upcoming moon phase, the full moon, you release anything that you don't want, you manifest new things, and you focus on your self-reflection and what this current moon cycle has brought you, what you stalled on, what you didn't grow, and what you need to work on. So in case that this is the actual video without the tarot reading, see you guys next time. If it's not, I guess see you guys next time still.